SCP-8 Object Class Euclid. SCP-8 is a complex prion, samples of which are stored in each of the known G2 sites. Research into SCP-8 is highly classified and primarily aimed at preventing research which may lead to the synthesis of SCP-8 in the distant future. Traits of the SCP-8 prion include 100% infectiousness, 100% lethality, transmission through exposed mucous membranes and all bodily fluids, not airborne or waterborne. Symptoms of infection with SCP-8 manifest no more than 3 hours after exposure and include flu-like symptoms with a high fever plus severe dementia in the later stages. Coma onset approximately 20 hours after first symptoms appear and 12 hours after noticeable dementia. Coma onset will be considered onset of death. A period of sporadic cellular necrosis occurs, which comes to resemble gangrene. Surviving tissue assumes its original function and is highly resilient. Red blood cells greatly increase oxygen storage capacity, resulting in slower blood flow and increased muscle endurance and strength. Nervous and muscular systems are unaffected by total organ failure for several hours. Metabolism may decrease to extremely low levels, allowing the subject to survive for over 10 years without nutrition. High blood viscosity results in negligible blood flow from gunshot, puncture, and slashing injuries. Conditioned behavior, motor controls, and instinctive behavioral mechanisms are damaged, and cognitive abilities are severely retarded and erratic. Animals experience excessive brain necrosis and are inactive. Subject can adapt to its damaged nervous system, but is limited to basic physical activities, including standing up, balancing on 2 legs, walking, biting, grabbing, and crawling. Subject will energetically move towards sights, sounds, and smells it associates with living humans. Subject will attempt to ingest living humans if physical contact is made. Neutralizing fully infected subjects requires significant cranial trauma. There is strong evidence to suggest that SCP-8 itself did not form naturally on Earth, since variants of similar complexity would have displaced much of the ecosystem. In 1959, a short collaborative effort with the USSR to locate G2 sites and eliminate SCP-8 was negotiated following their discovery. The status of SCP-8 in Russian custody since collaboration ended is unknown. Addendum 8-1 SCP-500 has been found to be able to completely cure SCP-8 even in the advanced stages of disease. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-8 samples have been deemed Class 5 extreme biological hazards, and all related protocols apply. Incineration and irradiation measures will be deployed in the event of political or military action, which may result in the facility being dismantled, a power failure, or zero communications from operatives outside channels during any given 8-hour period. The quarantine period for operatives leaving the facility is 4 months. If a breach has occurred, incineration and irradiation measures shall be deployed. It should be the policy of all G2 sites to not prepare an evacuation procedure. Well guys, that was SCP-8, one of the original ones that I'm starting to look at more often. I just find it to go back to the roots a bit. But anyway, that was essentially a zombie virus. Kind of like, I guess, the first thing came to mind because of Resident Evil is the T-virus. It basically turns you into a zombie because necrosis occurs, which that's what you see with some zombies or some variants of zombies. And then like what's left is fine, and then like with the red blood cells increasing oxygen, that would make them appear more like kind of like that, you know, like the zombie color, like not green, like the off sort of, kind of like bluish. I don't know. You know what I mean, though. I hope, anyway. And then like your whole with the nervous system, how like they can only walk, bite, grab, crawl, things like that, and then they move towards sights, sounds, and smells that they think as living humans. So it's essentially a zombie virus, and the scary thing is, like, with diseases, though, they can modify themselves anyway, so being a disease and that being the symptoms, it's possible that maybe sometime in the future, if it's not naturally occurring, it could be made by science to have these sorts of effects. But let's hope that that does not happen, because I mean, as fun as it would be playing all the zombie games, to actually be in a zombie apocalypse, I don't think I'd really want to have to deal with that. But oh well. We'll see what happens in the future, I suppose. But let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. Subscribe, support the channel, and if you do, hit the bell to get notified. You can also join my Discord. It's free to do so. The link is in the description. I actually just gave away a copy of Warhammer Vermintide 2, so you kind of missed out if you're not on the Discord, but that's okay. I'll be doing more giveaways in the future. And you can also share this video around to your friends, and as always, thank you so much for watching.